Hello. Sorry. I was running. I was running. I finished my dinner. I inhaled my dinner. Ooh, it changed the emote. What? Hi. How are you guys doing? All the sound alerts. Honestly, those two kind of work together. Narwhal's into the unknown. I guess it works. I guess it works. But hi, I see some of you already found some of the new emotes. Those are all the new ones. I made sure to make a little command for it because I wanted to make sure that you could see all of them because some of them are actually on like bit tiers and stuff because do you want to hear something? Dina made so many emotes that we ran out of emote slots. So right now, as of right now, all tier 1 emotes, all tier 2 emotes, all tier 3 emotes, all bit emotes are all filled. The only thing that we have open spaces in is animated emotes because you get an insane amount of animated emotes through Twitch. We even started uploading static emotes as fake animated emotes so that we could have more. So everything is filled because your girly pop made 17 new emotes. And as you might see in the command it only shows 16. Because there's a secret emote that I won't be revealing yet. Esther! You are a genius! I can't cry about the emote that became a bits only emote. Yep. Sorry. The thing is, I might eventually shuffle things around to have certain things on like more logical spots, but I tried to add as many as I could to like the basically to the tier 1s. So I removed some of the existing ones to like other spots. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Simply so that you guys could have like as many of the new emotes as possible available on tier 1. But I ran out of slots so badly, and there were also a bunch that I just simply didn't want to, I don't know, like completely remove. Because like the butt one, for instance, didn't want to get rid of that. Like I can't just put that on another tier. But let me actually show you. I just realized it might actually be fun to do a little tour of the new ones. I realized that I should have done this beforehand as well, but I didn't. Also, I did not say hi to everyone and I did not check first crew, but you guys are gonna have to forgive me. You guys are gonna have to forgive me for that because right now we have to I just have to, you know, good story. I just quickly have to copy all the new ones into a new folder so that I can show you without accidentally spoiling the secret one. The secret one is fun. You guys are going to like it. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to like it. You won't see it for a while though because we made it for a specific purpose. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. Why is there a secret one? Because we made it for a special event. Um and the event isn't happening right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm dead. That's hilarious. Thank you so much for the 900 bits. What the heck? Did that unlock a new bits badge? A bitch badge? Thank you so much for the 900 bits. I'm glad that you like them. I'm glad that you like the DLC. Also, neurospicy is derived from neurodivergence, which basically means that it's like the umbrella term for things like ADHD, autism, dyslexia, and neurospicy just sounds funnier than neurodivergent. um, but welcome in. I hope you're doing well, Hoops. Spicy brained, exactly. Exactly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, this is 17. Which one did we not upload? I feel like we missed one. Hello, Twitch? Are you gonna allow me to scroll? At this point, I'm like, I'm pretty sure. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Which one is not in there? So Dina made 17. No, 18. I'm so confused. The Yap one, the Brain Empty one, the Sims one, the Lurk one, the Leave one, the Note one, the Yawn, Computer, Sus, Sneeze. No, it's not even. I am legit so confused. Okay, wait. Oh, the dance one is not in the list. Hold on, I just realized. I have uploaded it though because you can see it. This is also a new one. Okay, so it is correct. So she made 70. She actually made 18. Okay. Do you guys want to see all of them like a little bit bigger than you can see them in Twitch? So this is the dance one. Like a little bit bigger than just in chat. Also, if you're wondering why the quality is shit, that's because we export them like this big. So we can export them bigger as well, but for Twitch, we need to export them smaller. So this is the dance one, and as you can see, it has the fractal headphones because it's me dancing. um, okay, you didn't have to over exaggerate. This is the fairy, which is just adorable. It's just cutesy pie. We love to see it. She's a fairy. She's precious. Exactly. Okay, chill. This is the flower. This is one that wasn't on the list, and I just came up with it. Like, I see other streamers with the flower emote, and I was like, it's just so cute. I want to have a flower one. So my sister was like, okay. She didn't really understand what I wanted, and then she made it, and she was like, it's so cute. I love it so much. So we now have the flower one. Then we have the gamer one, which is again like fractal headset, but with the mic and the controller. This is me when I'm locked in. Then we have this one, which is the head empty one. Is it cut off because the slot is so little? Uh, you mean the flower? Yeah, because if we want to have the whole flower on it, then it's either the flower has to become a lot smaller, or we have to make the planty as a whole smaller, and then it just gets too small for Twitch. Um, the emote was buffering. That's actually kind of funny. It's still loading. This isn't the final quality. This one, the way I laughed when my sister was like, "Oh my god, for the leave one, it needs to have a butt when it turns around." I am like obsessed with this one. It's so silly. Like I showed her the concept of what we wanted, and she was like, "Yeah, we need a butt." Good luck with reorganizing your closet. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Is the thick booty. It's canon that all plants have booties. Yeah, yeah, all the plants have booties. Like, all the little pots secretly have booties. You just don't see them. This is the lurk one, which I really like. I like how it, like, fits. I have to add it to the lurk command because right now it actually, says something else. Or, like, it says we'll be disappearing into the jungle, but it doesn't use the emote yet. So I still have to, they walk around naked, yep. I still have to, basically upload them to Discord and add them and stuff. Like, I literally rushed to upload them to Twitch before this stream. Um, this is the Minecraft one, and I love it so much. Like, this one is my baby. I said I want one with a pickaxe, and then she was like, "Should we make it green and give it a creeper face?" And I was like, "Yes." And then she was like, "Well, how does the pickaxe need to look?" And I was like, "It needs to be netherite enchanted." And she was like, "What?" I was like, "Just Google netherite enchanted pickaxe." And she was like, "Okay." And she Googled it and she was like, "Ooh, that's pretty." I'm like, "I told ya." But, she absolutely nailed it. I 100% agree. I think it's so good. Okay, little Minecrafty. You don't like it? Tut would eat 10 out of 10, 100%, yeah. Speaking of eating, this is the new Nom Nom one. So if y'all are having a little snack or if you're having some food, this is our new emote for it. She mined it exactly. Yes. And then we have this one, which is one of the most requested one was a note planty. And at first we didn't really know what to do. And she was like, how about we make it animated? And then I was like, oh my God, yes. So now we have a planty taking some notes. So, if you guys are learning something on stream or you just want to take notes for class, in case I'm gonna give you guys a test. It kind of has Clippy vibes. I guess it's because of the paper. That's not Abu. I do not want to talk about your pizza methods. They are an abomination. Uh, this is how I respond when you tell me how you eat your pizza. This is me when you tell me how you eat your pizza. Then I'm like, yeah, no. Hi, Dina. I guess Dina's in the metro. In layers, it's terrible. This is your reaction when Abu shows you or tells you how he eats his pizza. Tram, yes. Oh, yeah, you're with the tram. Sorry, I forgot. Yes, my sister doesn't stream, but still, show her love and appreciation and adoration for making. Dina, did you know you actually made 18 emotes, not 17? I miscounted. So there's 18 if you include the hidden one. I was just copying to put them in a folder so I wouldn't accidentally spoil the hidden one. And with the hidden one, it's 18. Which one did I miss? I'll show you in a second. There's a hidden or a secret one. I won't be revealing it for a while. We made it for an event in the Dancy one. That one wasn't in the command. But the command has 16, and then I realized the Dancy one was missing, so. This is the Sims one, which I'm actually also very happy with. I think it's cutesy. I like it. This is for all the times that I'm sneezing on co-working streams. When all of you have to say, bless me 500 times, or bless you, not bless me, but bless me. Me in spring, exactly. This is all of us dealing with hay fever. This is when weirdos come into chat. When people on co-working streams ask, is this Minecraft? This is what we can say. We can be like, huh? Excuse me? Kinda sus there. Oh yeah, sorry, that's for Matthias. This is one that I really wanted that we added today, which is the also, Dina, I realized I think we might have saved the wrong one because I think this is the one where the eyes are in front of the glasses. I might have to re-export that tomorrow. I just realized this is not the right one. The eyes are, like, in front of the glasses. Or maybe they're not, I'm not sure. No, maybe this is the right one, I actually don't know. I'll check tomorrow. Um, but this is for when we're working. This is like, you know, when we're all focusing and we're doing some co-working. They be very judgy. Yeah, there's it looks like this planty's wearing some thick eyeliner. It's so annoying when your eyes move in front of your glasses. Super inconvenient when they do that. Also, hi Juan, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Um, but yeah, this is when you guys are working with me. This is obviously a really good one. In Twitch chat, you can't see the text, but it says yap yap yappity yap yapper yap. This is for when I am yapping too much, when the timer already said ding, and I'm like, nah, we'll yap some more. That's me when that happens. I go yap yap yap. Then we have the yawn one, which for obvious reasons needed to be added because I never yawn on stream. What do you mean? Has never happened. We haven't done yawnathons. I absolutely do not encourage all of you to yawn. You know, it doesn't happen. And that were all the those were all the emotes. Those were all the emotes. So, hold on. You can go like this. So this is the whole set, although I just realized that my face cam is blocking things. Okay, I can actually go like this without showing you guys anything you're not supposed to see. So if we go like this, we have dance, fairy, flower, gamer, Minecraft, lurk, leave, head empty, nom nom, note, shock, sims, yap, working, sus, sneeze, and yawn. Do you guys like him? And I'm curious, which one is your favorite for now? Obviously, your favorite can change from day to day, but like today, what is your favorite one today? Sus.png is such an iconic one. That's such an iconic name. True. True. The Lurk and the Sims one. Also, Ham, welcome and I hope you're doing well. I like the Shock one too. It's very good. Today, Minecraft, of course. The yapping one. They do be stinking cute. I love the head empty. The Minecraft or the Leave one. Oh, the Leave one is also really good because of the booty. I like that one too. This one, the sus, nice. This one is my favorite animal in so many moments. Is that you today, Abu? Or is that you on every single day? The Lurk and the Minecraft. I'm so glad you guys like the Minecraft one. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the Minecraft one. I really like the Minecraft one too, especially because I had the idea for the pickaxe, but then the creeper idea just made it perfect. Um your careers, oh, you want to check if your careers are working again. Ooh, criminal, because that's such a ridiculous career to play. Honestly, all days, but today especially. Valid. Valid, valid. Also, hold on. I just realized that I need my headphones if we're gonna play some mining and crafting. Because what is that from? I know it's from a joke. The chicken joke, right? But like what is the joke again? I don't remember the joke. I just remember the punchline. I just remember because and then the little kid just walking away with so much attitude. Um, it's so good. But I was gonna say because in 5 minutes we're gonna have some ads, so I am actually gonna start up the game as well, and then we're gonna be building. I finished some more detailing on the Hansel and Gretel house. I worked on the pathing, so the pathing to the house is done. I finished the Red Riding Hood house. I made like a little detail outside, which I think is really cute. And I completely demolished the entrance. Not completely, but like demolished the part that we built yesterday. Hi, dude. Thank you for putting your ass in my face. Um, because I actually have an idea of what I want to do. So I'm gonna continue with that. I started building it today. But I'm gonna need like some more thoughts to finish it. But I actually think you guys are gonna like it. I think it's gonna be pretty cute. Um, dude, why are you the way she's also like slightly annoyed when I tell her that she shouldn't stand there. Oh yeah, that's it. Why are chickens so funny? Because it's so good. I love that joke. I love silly jokes like that. A fan of what are you It looked like you just screamed. I know it was a yawn. But why okay, Abu, why does her fart smell like ham? I'm severely confused as to why you would say that. Oh, she's very persistent. Yeah. Um she's looking at my lap. She wants me to put my leg up, but I literally just put my leg down because my foot was falling asleep. So, I guess she's going to sit here for a while. Your cat fart smelled like ham? Well, lucky you. Hers just smells like a dumpster on fire that hasn't been emptied for like 3 years. I love her, but her farts are like nuclear. I did? Yeah. Your farts smell like hell. But I love you, so that's okay. I love you. So it's okay. But like sometimes when you poop downstairs, I can smell it all the way up here. And then you come in here to meow at me and tell me how proud you are for stinking up the whole house. The way she just looked into the camera with like 0 brain cells. Yeah. Ew, Abu, that's disgusting. Smooth brain. Yep. She has a very smooth brain. It did. Smooth. Well, I mean, that is suggesting that you have a brain at all, which is already quite a generous assumption. But it's okay because we love you. Um, it is okay because we love you. Um, I just saw diabolical. Please, please, please make the diabolical emote combo because now we have to. Now we have to see it. Do you have a good name for a pig in Minecraft? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And also, Maya, welcome in, and Kiator, welcome in. And welcome in, by the way, to everyone. Oh my god, Matthias, that is very cursed. Oh my Nookie, I agree with this. Crispy bacon is honestly so good. Also, Jane, welcome in, and welcome in to everyone. If I didn't say hi to you, I am so sorry. That I was very distracted by all the pretty emotes that I had to show you guys. It's too classic. Okay, so you want something absolutely non-classic. Like you want something that is normally not a pig name. Sir Oinks a lot. Okay, I like that. Okay, let me think. Okay. The risk in going for like a random name is that I without try thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, Cianara, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Metilda. That is so good it's bad. But or it's so good it's so bad it's good. That's what I meant to say. It's not so good that it's bad. What? um Reginald. Honestly, Reginald is such a good name for a pig. Even if you don't call him Archibald Reginald the Third, just Reginald. is actually kind of good. No, but literally peace. Literally, this is my like what I'm scared of, you know? I'll be like, what if I say John and then someone in chat's like, "Excuse me, do you think my name goes for a pig?" And I'm like, I didn't mean to insult you. I don't want to like, I don't know. Also, you came from Apothic. Stop. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it. Apothic is amazing with with the amazing pancake build that we raided into recently. I'm obsessed with the pancake build. I would like to eat it very much. The obvious would be Technoblade. That's also what I was thinking, but I guess you do have to one feel comfortable with naming it after a real person, and two, I feel like in that sense it's like ingrained in Minecraft lore, but still a lot of people wouldn't get it. Um Ge- Matthias, don't bring up Gerben. Gerben is a name that is off limits here. Unless your actual name is Gerben, then it's okay. But no, leave Gerben out of this. Oh my, Thomas, if you know why I am so against the name Gerben, Mim Mim, your comment is so funny if you don't know what we're talking about. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The fact that you said, but it needs to be a good ride, if you know the context to this name, just makes it infinitely funnier. For context, for anyone who's like, what the fuck are we talking about? I used to date this guy. No, I didn't say it isn't moanable. Scott said this. I just told you guys on stream that I dated a guy and that I didn't want to be a superficial person, but that I could not get past his name because his name was Gerben. And I personally don't think that's a very pretty name. You know, it's a taste thing. And I will come out for that. I don't like the name Gerben. It's not my favorite. And then Scott comes in and he's like, "Yeah, it's not very moanable." Peace. Why would you do that? Thank you so much for gifting us up to Gerben. You can just say Gerry. Honestly, in Rotterdam, that would go. That would go. So the thing is, we didn't break up because of his name. I is very Horst and Geerst, as mom would call it. Exactly, yeah. We didn't break up because of his name. I had like 3 dates with him, and it was just not a match. This guy was I don't know. He was very, 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 very soft, which is not like a bad thing, but I need someone with a little bit more fire to go against me because I don't know. I can be quite loud and present and I know what I want and I'm like ambitious. And this guy just was so mellow in everything he did. Like nothing was really passionate. Everything was sort of I don't know. Like there wasn't it felt like there was no life for me. Like I need all the big emotions and the big feelings and the big dreams and to feel things. Otherwise, I don't know. Like some people are just a bit more I don't know. I need a little bit, but I think a lot of people when they think about spicy is that you need someone that's like really full of passion in like, I don't know, the romantic type of sense. But that's not really what I mean. Just in general, I vibe better with people that are just full of life. Like people that feel things big, that dream big, that have big plans, that I don't know, do things that are not like standard. And you know, kind of go out there and just craft their own path. And this was someone who was very much walking like the path that was laid out for them by the world. So they did everything within the box. And I needed someone that like I still do. Scott does not fit in a box. Like me neither. And I think that's, well, I fit in multiple boxes, but not like in just one. And I like that. But yeah, I guess we were just not a match because he also, I don't think he liked me that much. As in, like, we had fun dates, but I think I was too much for him, whereas he was not enough for me. I think I was definitely too much for him. So yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I did think about it when we were dating. I was like, if I do fall for you, your name might become an issue. And I hated myself for thinking that because I was like, I don't want to be this shallow of a person. But at the same time, it did bother me and I could pretend that it wasn't, but like it did. So I was like really actively trying not to let that influence anything. But in the back of my mind, it did exist, which I guess we're all human. We do have a taste. Like there's going to be things that you like and things that you don't like. And you can't really help it. What was the name? Gerben. It's a very Dutch name. Although I guess Gerb is something that like, I guess it exists. Maybe because his name was, well, yeah, maybe, but I don't think it was super unusual. Gerb. I had to overcome the fact that my partner and I have the same initials. No, but honestly, I get that. Hold on. Amber is here. Okay, we sleep through the night? Oh, no, we don't sleep through the night because there's multiple. Who's online? Ah, Ice is also online. Okay. What about a date with your sibling's name? I mean, in my case, that could happen if I ended up dating a girl. Like, not right now because I'm actually. Since when do I have this? It says in the top corner of my screen, it says facing north. I don't think that was there before. Um, but I guess I could do that if I started dating women. Not like, again, like I said, not that I'm doing that right now, but I know. I don't think I would. I think I would struggle with it, but I could get used to it. Oh, yeah. No, that like, dating someone with exactly the same name, that would probably bother me. The name of family members and especially siblings, that is fair, though. I can absolutely see that being an ick. Parent's name is a no-go. Top left is mini HUD for me pressing. There we go. Thank you. I don't know. I think I accidentally pressed H. Okay, so, I reworked the entrance. Like I said, it's very much a work in progress. So I don't like what is going on up there right now. So I need to fix that. Um, but I realized, you know what? I think the entrance I had before was too dark. Also, Resident Eva, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to have you. I hope you're having a good day. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this. But then the problem is that the thingies, trapdoors, don't connect. So I'm gonna have to. I thought I made more trapdoors, but apparently I didn't. So let's go fix that right now. Genuinely so sure that I made more trapdoors, but guess not. I think I need 2 more. Oh, I guess we're sleeping. I'd love to sleep, thank you. Because then I can actually read something. Brit and Scott? That works. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I guess that works. Then at least it's connected. I was thinking I could add lanterns on here as well. And then I want to work with like signs and stuff. But let's look now that it's daytime. Have to oh, good luck with work tomorrow. That is it sucks when summer vacation is over. Okay, I feel like it needs a bit more detail perhaps. And I feel like something with the curve here is off. I like the curve there. Like that part is nice. Do you guys see the vision? I'm almost like tempted. This might be a mistake, but to connect them over there so that from the front, is it central? Oh my god, the top is asymmetrical. You guys are so right. I all this time was like something is not right, but you are correct. That is asymmetrical. I can't believe I did not notice that. Uh thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Let me get my pink. Oh, I checked. Do I have fences? And I was like, no, I don't. Yes, you did. Okay, well, we fix. Don't worry. It was shorter on that end, right? This is too. Yeah. Every single time. No, it was not deliberate. That the deliberate part was that I messed up. Let me get those glowberries. So it's 1, 2, 2, 2. Oh my god, that scared me. Hi, Noah. Every single time. Okay. So I need to go up here. No, wait. Huh? Ah, I go out first. Okay, that makes sense now. Sometimes when you're building in Minecraft, you legit forget what you've done within like 3 seconds. And then it needs to go up 1. No. Then it needs to go out 1. And then it needs to go up. Okay, I'm gonna need to go higher up. Where's the center of my... That's... Hello? Oh, it was actually there. Oopsie. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Oh my god, where's my trapdoor now? Over there. Ow. Okay. Let's place that one back. Do I have my... I actually don't think... Ow. I don't think I have any shears here. So I'm debating if I want to snip that one part. Your Minecraft world is gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm building a fairytale forest. So I'm participating in an SMP where the end goal is to build a theme park. And this is our last week that we get to work on it because I'm going on a holiday and the submission period or the submission date is 15th of August. And the theme park theme that I went for, like I said, is Fairytale Forest because it's inspired by a Dutch theme park called the Efteling, where there is a fairytale forest. And basically what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a place that looks like a natural forest. So if you're going to walk through, it's going to look like an actual like place that was... How do you say this? Like the builds were made in the existing forest. So here it looks very empty, but if you actually go here, you can see it a bit more. I have worked a bit more on the Hansel and Gretel build. So as you can see, we still need more honey blocks. This is our candy house, and I actually decorated the inside. So now over here we have apples and cookies and flowers and more honey and another pie. And then over here we have more honey blocks as well. We have like more powdered snow and everything because that's basically powdered sugar. And this is like Hansel and Gretel's house. And then, like I said, I finished the entire pathing. So everything around here is now, this is like your way up to Hansel and Gretel. And then for Red Riding Hood, I adjusted it as well. So now the pathing all the way up onto Red Riding Hood is also finished. So if you go here, I think I'll add like a signpost somewhere over here so that people know you can go in here. But then we have another book. The house was already done, so I don't think I'll adjust the house any further. It's a very simple home. But there's the picnic area is now done. So there's like a little picnic basket. We have a pie. We have like more details of cookies. Again, I'm still waiting for the item frames. I worked on it yesterday together with Bobby, but we couldn't figure it out. Like Bobby Mac added something to the data packs, but it didn't work. So I needed to go find an updated version. A bone grinder. Uh, I mean, we could add a bone meal machine, I guess. But that wouldn't look very pretty. Like, bone meal machines are not pretty. And they also don't necessarily look specifically like a bone meal machine. But we can add some item frames with bone meal or like with bones. Like, I can decorate with some bones. That could actually be kind of cool. Okay, I'm just gonna try to make this gate, like, make sense. I think... Okay. I like that. I don't like that block up here. That one needs to go. And then I think we sort of have the shape. And then I want to, like I said, I want to add lanterns. And I want to add fence gates in between here. I already had fence gates. So I guess... because... Hi, Senanor. Welcome in. I'm not done with the top. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not done. I would love to add more vines. The problem is you cannot add vines at the bottom of a fence post. So I have to have something like that. What texture pack is this? This is Mizuno Craft. If you want to get a direct link, you can do !Girlypop and it will give you the link to my website, which has all the information. I think we might have to go like this. And then we can do like this. But then I would like to have them open so that you can see that those are like little gates. And I was thinking... Maybe... Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to use my scaffolding for that. Even if I can just hop on a little bit. I wish the fence post didn't connect because I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe I do. It does sort of create that, like, clear show that you cannot walk through there, but it is not like a closed off block, so you can still see through it. Oh, I think that looks pretty cute. I like it. And then, okay, hold on. Let me get my lanterns. Because I definitely want to add more lanterns as well. Problem being, like, I would love to add a lantern here, but I can't because it's, so we're gonna need another trapdoor. Okay, the trapdoor is gonna have to be lower, and I hope that it is gonna look good. I don't know if I like that because it kind of breaks up the, you know, the perfect bow. I do like the look of a lantern there, but I don't like the way that looks. So alternatively, we could use a fence. So then it looks more like it's hanging there. Yeah, I like that. That doesn't break it up as much. I think that's cute. And then I will add more up there as well. I think maybe add those. And... so I can add a trapdoor there, but then I cannot add a glow vine. Like, then we're at the next problem. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Because it's basically using that block already. I really wish you could add glow berries at the end of a fence post. As soon as you read the message about Bone Grinder, my boss, oh God. Every single time, huh? Every single time. Um, do you guys have any ideas on what we can do? Like, if I want to add more vines, like I said, I can't add them at the tip of this. So I'm trying to think of solutions. But my brain is coming up rather empty. Which, to no one's surprise, is a default at this point. Um, let me see how that looks now that I've added the lanterns. I already think that looks a lot better, but I agree we need more. What if we don't do the glow vines at all and I just connect the fence post in the middle? Hmm. So I feel like right now that one singular glow vine is like a little bit awkward. Like it's a little bit random. Uh, and I also feel like I just realized if I go out there, and then I still need to add one up there, I guess. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. A spore blossom. I have searched long and wide for a spore blossom, and I have not found one, unfortunately. I would love to do spore blossoms, but I don't have them. I can ask my friend, do you happen to have a spore blossom? Can you bone meal them? Because I wouldn't want to take hers. I would feel bad doing that. Wait, that's also inconsistent. I just realized. Unfortunately not. Yeah, I was already expecting that. Um, because there is only one lush cave that is close to us. Get rid of the vine and try another lantern. Yeah, we could do another lantern in the middle. That is definitely possible. I feel like that one doesn't belong there, and it should be that one. My placing is inconsistent across the two sides. I just realized this. Not that I really mind, to be honest. I like how it looks, though. And what I really like is that these thingies give the particles. So that when you're walking through the gates, you kind of have like the floating particles, which I think is just so pretty. Hi, Rosalia. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So then I guess we're getting rid of them glowberries. I would get rid of this. And I would get my fence in the middle with another lantern. There we go. Okay. New gate, yes. I didn't like the gate that I made yesterday. I felt like it wasn't fitting for the theme park that we were working on. And I do think that this is fitting. There's still some like things where I like it, but I feel like it's How do you say this? It's like not blending in enough. And I think there's some things that we could do. Um, one of the things being uh almost like making a little. Okay, let me just use moss for this because this is also moss. Like a little planter box or something at the side so that it blends in a little bit better with the tower. Something that I also want to do, but we're going to have to go back to base for that, which is fine because I still need to get honey as well. I would need, hold on. Do I have that? I think I have some over here. I'm just going to take like a couple of spruce wood from that build. Yeah, the line is too stark. Exactly. And I'm going to see if I can fix that. I don't know if the thing that I just did is going to help, but I think it might. Oh my god, Ro, come on. Just some planksies, just some trapdoors. I don't think this is enough, but it's just to a flower box with pink and white flowers. Yeah, I was thinking actually that might be better than what I did now. I'm just going to create that. I do have pink and white flowers. And then I was going to make pink banners with a white flower on it as well and hang them like on the tower. And I think I have pink stained glass that we could add up in the tower as well, simply to get like some of the pink into the tower, literally. Because I think then it's gonna be like more one piece, if that makes any sense. And I think what I want to do is I want to make like a bunch of signs as well that we can hang up. Like the hanging signs, the white hanging signs. Okay, luckily, we happen to have a bunch of flowers here that I kind of wanted to move anyways, because right now they're kind of in the way of the entrance. And I thought, not in here, not in here. I think they're back at the candy house build. The pink tulips that I had. I think they're in here. Or, oh, I used all of them. Look, I have more at home, I think. So maybe it's time that we go back home. We get more honey blocks because still working on that grind. We get signs. Maybe we can get the pink banners as well. Okay, let's fly back home. Luckily, home is really close. Yay. Let's make some space for our little honey house. Oh, that one is not full yet. Let's not snip a bee, because I don't think they'll like us very much for that. And I think half of it ended up behind it again. There we go. 27. Let's go. And I can add that one, and then I think... Yay! 7 more honey blocks. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay. Let's go get banners. Cherry petal thingies? I don't have a lot of those anymore. I would have to bone meal them. Hi, Chris. Hello, hello. I do have plenty of bone meal, so I can do that. Something that is our biggest challenge here, for anyone who doesn't know the context, is time. Our biggest challenge right now is time, because I only have today's stream and Friday to finish all of this. Anywhere fun? Yes, I'm going to Budapest. And I am gonna go to Sziget. It's gonna be like a mix. So it's gonna be both Sziget, and wow, bro. Talking is apparently really difficult. Sziget and just a city trip. So we're gonna like explore the city, and then when I come back, I'm gonna go to a second festival, which is Pukkelpop in Belgium. Okay, I also needed to take the pink flowers actually. I wanted to make 2 banners. I love it so much, Kat. It's so good. Oh, I still had pink dyes. Okay, I might actually dye 2 additional banners. I like the flower pattern. Hold on. You can go my bundle for now. But I'm very excited. It's been a hot minute since I've had a holiday. Okay. No. No, 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 no. Hold on. I first need to dye them pink. Can I just dye a banner pink? Ew. Why can I not just do the entire banner? I just realized that's because you can just make. I don't know why I keep forgetting this. You can just make banners with wool, bro. You can literally just make. Oh, all of my pink wool is back at the. You know what? We're taking the loom. We're taking the loom. I'm just gonna fly back. And a weird all concert all with your kid. I don't think I know any of the places that you just mentioned, but my guess is that's probably because they're either in the US or Canada, which is not where I'm from. So my knowledge of those areas is very limited. Or maybe it could be Britain as well. But basically, because it's Disney World, I'm guessing US. I really want to go to Disney World or Disneyland. Probably, most likely, we'll go to Paris first, but all theme parks. Really? I'm intrigued. That's so many theme parks. I didn't even realize there were so many. Okay, I think all the wool is at here. At here. You know what I forgot? Sticks. Luckily, that's something we can make quite easily. But that's so cool. I love theme parks. Okay, pink banner. Pink banner number 2. And now we do pink banner, flower. Hello? There we go. Yay! Okay. I think this is going to make a difference. Have you been to Legoland? No, but I'd love to go. Easily 100th in the US. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I mean, it's a big country. Okay, I can go sleep. It's actually nicer to work in daytime, so I'm not mad that someone wants to sleep. Like, at this point, I'm no longer scared of being awake at night, but it's like comfortable to be working in daytime because then we can just see things better. Okay, I like the placement of that. Then I got these tulips and I thought I had, didn't I just pick up more white tulips? I guess not. Luckily, we have them here. I swear I picked up white tulips. I don't know where they went. Maybe I put them in a chest. No, they're literally right here, bro. They're right in front of your nose. You're just a little blind. Won't have vacation, but I visit Creta with my mom in October. Ooh, that is really nice, though. We're gonna have to make some more trapdoors, but... nope. That needs to go there and there. Okay, I like that already. Scheveningen? Oh, that's actually not too far. That is not too far at all. I think I put it there, right? Okay, let's do a little check. Obviously, I still need to finish that second planter box, but... Oh, I like that. Yeah, that works. I feel like that definitely breaks it up. I do realize that the lanterns like this, I think I'll remove those two and then put those over there so that they're evenly spread out. Because I just realized that I also messed that up. You live in Florida, so Disney World is a weekly. Oh, I love that. I still really want to go, but considering that I live on the other side of the ocean, traveling to the US, like I do it at this point, I'm gonna say once every year. I just added it to literally the same place. That's kind of silly. No, I didn't. Huh? But I travel for like TwitchCon, so it's a very specific event, and that's in San Diego, so it's like on the other end. But I was doubting if next year I wanted to go to VidCon, which is in Anaheim, so then I wouldn't be super far away, so I might consider traveling there. No, I did add them in the right place. Want to visit the UK so bad. Is there like any particular area you would like to visit in the UK, or just generally most of it? I've been to the UK a couple of times, but UK is big. So like, I always feel weird saying that I've been to the UK because there's so much that I haven't really visited yet, but I've been to Glasgow and Dublin and to London like 5 times at this point. I keep not planning to go to London and something comes up and I travel there. Okay, I do think this is cute. I like it. That is very true, Tup Tup. Yeah. 9 of them last year, but it was all for work, right? Your wife is Scottish, so Scotland. Ooh. Scottish Highlands are still on my bucket list. Like, I've been to Scotland, but never Scottish Highlands. Okay, you know what I think I'll do? I'll move these 2 lanterns. These lower ones. I was going to move them there, but then they would be directly next to the other, but I think that could still work. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. I wish I could have... Maybe we can do 2 signs up there. That's what the other thing I was getting. If we were back at the base, I was going to get more signs. And I forgot. Which is silly because I think I have a lot. Okay, I do still like that better, though. And I also like the banners, although I think we might have to add, like... I think I might lower them 1. And I think I'll make 2 more pink banners and hang them next to it so that the banner literally just looks bigger. Because right now, the tower is a little bit too big for... I need more pink wool. I'm pretty sure I have more back there. I think at the candy house, I used a lot of it. Yeah. See? Told you. Had a lot more pink wool, actually. So then I just need to make 2 more. Rode Bauer, kan zij het bouwen? Rode Bauer, now and off. I like that. That was good. Okay, so it was 1 below the window, and I'm gonna add it, I think, 2? I also feel like us going with, like, such a pink entrance is very girly pop, and I do think it matches the server's theme very well. It's so weird hearing the intros in different languages, yeah. I remember the first time I heard it in, like, non-Dutch, because obviously I first heard it in Dutch. And I was like, what? At this point, I've gotten used to the Dutch and the English version, but any other language still confuses me. Okay. What do we think? I actually like it. The SpongeBob one, I wish I could sing it for you, but I did not nearly watch enough SpongeBob to be able to reproduce it. I woont in an ananas, deep in the zee. SpongeBob SquarePants. And that's about how much I know. I literally don't know the lyrics. It's very girly pop. Thank you. Oh, hij ziet zo geel als een kaassoufflé. SpongeBob. That's true. True. Also, I'm just getting some of the honey blocks that I didn't have yesterday. Oh, come on. I know I can reach it. There we go. I'm just adding them now. Because I got some more. Stupid tree. You're in my way. I think... So technically, we have to go across here. But we didn't do that there either, so I don't think I want to do that. So then I guess the next line that I have to work on is this one. Can I reach? Yes, I can. Okay. So then I have to wait until we have the last honey blocks. And then this is, well, I guess this roof line still needs to happen, but we're on our way there. I like it though. I'm happy that we did this. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay. So now I need more signs. And I guess also maybe the planter box is on this side. I still had moss in here. So I might have to move the chest, which is slightly inconvenient, but I guess I can do that. I can just use shulker boxes for it. I'll just add it on this side. Hold on. Let me move my little workstation quickly. And then use my shulker boxes to move all my stuff. And then we finish the entrance. Because I think if I just add some signs and I add banners on this side and we add the flowers, then maybe it's also just good as it is. Okay, this shulker box is completely empty. Let me actually move a lot of the things from my inventory. Oh yeah, I also still wanted to do the axolotl pond. I was like, why do I have so much mud and stuff in here? But that's why. Okay, my shulker boxes at this point are becoming a little bit of a mess. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay, that one is actually filled with useful things. Looks so good. I'm glad you like it. I'm happy that we changed the setup or like the theme. Okay, maybe this would be a good time to also like organize a little bit. Also because otherwise I don't know which blocks I have here and which ones I need to keep. Because some of these blocks I might eventually end up moving to the side where I'm going to be building Belle's bookshop. And some materials I might have to actually like clean up and return to the other shop. Okay. So let's get all of this shit back. Oh, why do I always make such a mess of my chest? I feel like that is also such a universal Minecraft experience, though. Like, the frustration with your own mess. Okay, then I have more stone here. All the pink blocks. Which I don't think we'll need a lot of after. Can you? Quick question. I don't think it will grow. Will it grow? It might grow. Because if it doesn't grow, that looks so good. But I think it will grow. Yeah, it will grow. We could do that. Place string. Do you think string will work against the trees growing? Like the saplings? I know generally trees get stopped by a lot of things. Trees get stopped by a lot of things. Sure, Ro. That was an exquisite sentence. I don't know if string will stop saplings. I know you can put them in pots. Yes. Oh, my bed is here. I moved it. So we can always do that as well. I think so. Okay, we can get string. We can definitely get string. Okay. Again, just trying to organize my things a little bit. I have so many weird miscellaneous things that I'm like sure that I need to take back to the base. Okay, I need... No, I don't need this anymore right now. Oh my goodness, the mess. Because I have another shulker box full of shit. Which is that one. The other shulker box holds, like, all of the items that I need for my pathing, so that is actually kind of sensibly organized. I have so much stone. Like, what am I even supposed to do with all of this stone? I have literally no clue. Okay, you know what? I just might leave this here. And then I'll clean it up once we're actually cleaning up. Because right now, I don't think the organization I'm trying to do is making it any better. This is everything I need for the pathing. Apart from that one, I actually don't need the flowers in there. So you can go in here. I need these flowers. I need my moss blocks. And then we're gonna finish the... Hold on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 2. A trash can. Honestly, I kind of need that. Okay, and then I need more spruce from the other chest. Sneakily. So I need a bunch more spruce planks to make more trapdoors for both of the sides. This can just go in here. Spruce almighty, exactly. Okay, let's just make a bunch. And then that side too. And then I think I might want to make more banners as well. Just so that we have pink banners on this side too. I think that's actually really cute. I thought I made way too many trapdoors just now, but it's not even that excessive, to be honest. Also, I know I have the pink glass. I want to get that quickly as well. It's in here. There we go. Because I think it's like such a small detail, but I think it's going to be worth it. And to get in here, I might just create like a sneaky little door for myself. Also to add a little bit more lighting. And then I want to just go up. Let's go like this. And then I had the idea, because I added lights up there, and that already created sort of the illusion that there was light behind these windows when it's nighttime. But I'm thinking maybe I'll literally go like this, because that creates even more light literally at this side of the tower. And then I think I'll get rid of these ones. And just add like, I don't know, 2 at the bottom to make sure that it's spawn proof. But I think that will actually look really cute from if it's nighttime. I think you're gonna see it like there's someone in the tower, like there's light behind the windows. That's at least what I'm hoping, but we're gonna have to wait until nighttime to actually see it. And maybe you don't see it at all, and I'm just making something up right now. Whee! Okay. And then I wanted to make more banners, so I need my sticks. And I need my wool. I have my pattern here as well. Do I have more white dye? No, but I have my bone meal on me, so I can make 2 more white dyes. So I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need to make 2 more with the flour. Ooh, thank you for the reminder of the breaky. Time's going so fast today. 1, 2, there we go. And then over here as well. 1, 2. Okay. I need help adulting. Hey, we all do. We all do. It is okay. Okay, so there's one thing that I don't like. I don't like how skinny this looks. Does that make sense? Like the fencing like this looks too two-dimensional. That's the only part I really like. I don't hate it. I think there's something there, but I don't think it's complete yet. Exactly. Right now it's a skinny queen, but that wasn't what I was looking for. So, and I was originally thinking of adding like the glow vines to make it a bit more, literally a bit more, I guess. And I don't necessarily know what to do to fix it. Like, I could go in and add, like, some sort of a ceiling on top of it with the trapdoors. We're gonna just have to experiment a little bit, I guess. Like, we could literally go like this. Which, I don't know if it will look good, but, you know, we might as well just try. And the other option that I just thought of was adding like fence posts, but that would be floating. So we couldn't add that at every single they fell, but they didn't fall into my inventory. Where did they go? No, but literally, where did they go? Everything's pink here, so I found them. I'm like, I can't see them because everything's pink. Like, we could add that there and there, I guess, and there maybe. But that doesn't connect perfectly, so it's technically floating. I mean, I don't know if you can see that from... Okay. You can definitely not see it if the scaffolding is in the way, but we can check the trapdoors on the other side. Honestly, that might actually work. What would that be for? It's not for anything. It's literally just to create depth. Because it's too flat. I don't like that there's no dimension to it. Because no dimension in Minecraft is your worst enemy. Also, Jojo, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm so glad you like the textures. You don't think it's too flat? I have a feeling like it is, but maybe that's just me. I think, hold on. I have some more of this. Can make some more trapdoors. I'm just curious to see if I continue that. I don't know. I have a feeling like it could work. I don't know if I like that it goes double there, but... Again, this is such a long process. Again, I'm not gonna... If at one point I feel like I don't have inspiration for the gate anymore, I'm just gonna continue to the next build. I might like it, actually. Bring out the entrance with a bit with some blocks. Oh, we're definitely making a path. Yeah, yeah, that's happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically get rid of the dirt. Like I don't know, maybe somewhere up until here or so. Um, and then I am gonna make like a stone path that sort of connects to in this area all the way to like the tree line to this path to sort of the tree line over here. And then sort of the tree line over here, I guess, because this is where we're gonna make a really big pond. I'm gonna change it to stone. I can quickly show you. Also, we're gonna have ads in about 4 minutes, which means that in 4 minutes, I'm taking my midstream break. If you're hanging out here, that is your time to also practice some self care, get yourself something to drink, something to snack, stuff like that. But I'm gonna change it to this because this is basically our sort of main square. You could just maybe do them on the single ones and the corners. I don't know if I will like that. Then they might look a bit too random. That could help with the flatness. You're right. But yeah, we're going to do that, like basically this texture, and then sometimes have this sort of texture in here. Um, so maybe that's a good shout. Maybe we do the pathing and stuff first. And then we can leave the trapdoors up there, and then we either remove them later or we finish them with other trapdoors. Um, okay. Let's slip. I might get rid of the scaffolding quickly. And then I think I might have to go and get the materials for that. Oh. And I think it was diorite. I should have looked earlier. I don't think it was andesite. I think it was diorite. Which means we need to go get more bird poop. Which is also a perfect moment to go and get... Okay, that one is empty. To go and get more honey blocks. And signs, you know? What we do for this. Note, add, first, honey blocks. So my break is coming up. Bird poop. Block. There we go. Because otherwise I will forget what I'm actually getting. I need to make lists because otherwise my brain is simply not retaining the information. Okay. Let's go in here. No. Let's start with getting honey because I can do that before we go on break time. Yay. I think we're almost done with all the honey runs. Can you believe it? I've been doing this for like the past 2 weeks, literally every single time I pass my storage room. I've been gathering honey blocks. That is how slow this goes, and I have quite some honey in here, or like quite some bees and quite some beehives. And it still takes forever, but that's 30 honey blocks. Let's freaking go. Yay, 7 more. Slowly getting there. Okay. The ad is about to start in 1 minute, so I'm gonna walk into my storage room so that I'm safe. I'll type BRB. Actually, I'm just gonna disconnect. Just so that I don't accidentally get blown up by stupid creepers or something. Please make sure to use this time to also stretch and hydrate and walk away from your screen for a bit. Practice some self-care. We always say here self-care is very sexy. Also, if you haven't seen it yet, we have a whole set of new emotes that released. There we go. Super sweet. Love you, but this is not the time. And we also have a new dance emote. That's not the right one. So if you guys want to do a little dance party, or if you want to check out the new emotes during the break, feel free to do so. And I'll talk to you guys in 5 minutes. Hi, chat. I'm back. I hope you had a nice break. Do you guys want to hear something really fun? I have an announcement. That was fast break. Yeah, because I got really cool news in the break. So then I was like, as soon as the ads are over, I'm coming back to tell you guys. So, for anyone who was here, I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. Remember when on stream I was really psyched and I got some super cool news and then I couldn't tell you guys about it. I was like, I can tell you guys about it soon, but not yet. Do you remember that? I could tell you guys about it. I just got confirmation that I can scream it from the rooftops. So, as you guys might know, one of my little bucket list goals for not just this year, actually last year already, but this year too, was to not only do panels at TwitchCon EU, but to be able to speak on a panel at TwitchCon US. That was like really high up on my list of things that I really wanted to do. And I very specifically wanted it to be panels that I submitted. Like, I love to be part of other people's panels. That's super cool, and I feel really honored, but I just felt like I have some things, like ideas that I wanna share. Like, I'm very passionate about this, and I would love to be able to speak about this at TwitchCon EU and TwitchCon US. That resulted in me submitting a hideous amount of panels for TwitchCon. Like, not kidding, including the panels that I joined, like, that I was asked to join by friends, and all the things that I came up with myself and, like, other people. I think I ended up applying with, like, 8 panels or 7 panels and a community meetup. The community meetup, unfortunately, did not get accepted. But I was like, "You know what? At least I'll pick something." Well, joke's on me because 3 of my panels got accepted and 1 that I was invited on to speak, like, by someone else. And they just released the schedule. So I get to tell you guys all about these panels. Also, another joke's on me, all 4 of my panels are on the same day. TwitchCon US is 3 days long. All of my panels are on the same day. I'm gonna have a crazy day of panels and then just 2 days to chill, which honestly, I'm not even super mad about. Like, I'm not super mad about this because then I kinda get to do everything in one go. It seems like 3 of them, which are all the 3 panels that I submitted, will be actually on a stage that is supposedly live streamed. I don't know this yet, but it is a stage that actually has a Twitch channel. It's called Give Please. So I'm hoping that it will be live streamed. But let me tell you all about these panels. These are the panels. You might recognize this one, Stream Smarter Social Media for Twitch Growth. This is the panel that we also did in the EU, and it has the exact same panel setup. I cannot believe that everyone who was in the EU is also going to be in the US, specifically because none of us are from the US. All of us are literally from the UK, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands. Like, none of us are from the US, but all of us are going. And I asked this group, I was like, guys, this panel went so well. It was incredibly well received by everyone in the audience. Like, so many people came up to us afterwards saying that they loved this panel, that they learned actually a lot from it. Um, and I was like, you know what? We have the recording. I might as well just submit this panel again with this group of people. And apparently, Twitch liked it enough to accept it. So we're going to do this panel again. And I'm very stoked about it because, like I said, the other time we did it in the EU, like, I'm really genuinely so proud of that panel. Like, I really feel like that panel added value to people that joined. So that was really cool. So that's one. Then the second one is the one that is submitted by Amber. I'm, by the way, purposely skipping the first one because there's something special in there. Um, this one is the one that was submitted by Amber, which also got accepted, which I am going to be speaking on as well. This is going to be with Amber, me, Eloise, Lucy, and Ross. And it's going to be about overcoming challenges as being a chronically ill person or a disabled person, and basically figuring out how to do this either as a career or part time sustainably, and like watch your health in balance with community building and well, basically, like anything that comes into live streaming. I'm very excited to talk about this one. I don't think this one will be live streamed because I think this is one of the rooms that is not live streamed. So I'll probably see with Amber if we can record it ourselves again, like I did with the charity panel earlier. But I'm actually really excited about this one. I think this is good. I'm also really proud of this panel. Like, this is such a cool panel to talk about these things. Um, I know, I'm sorry, Jennifer, but again, I'm gonna do my best to record it and then post it afterwards. But I don't think this one is gonna be live streamed. All the other ones of mine are in Give Please, which is I think the one that's live streamed. Then we have another one which I came up with specifically for the US because I wanted to come up with like a completely unique concept, like a completely new unique panel. And that is called Money Talks Creator Cash Secrets. And it's basically anything about monetization and how to sustainably earn either like a nice little bit of pocket money or make it your career, kind of like no matter the level, how to sustainably earn money from content creation without continuously doing subathons, continuously doing like big events where you have to rely on your community. Like, that is part of Twitch. It's okay to do those, but kind of like what other things are there? How can you make money doing this for a living? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And that is going to be with myself, with Ash, with Cyan's, with Trash, and Amber. So this is 4 ambassadors. I actually reached out in the ambassador Discord to ask if there was anyone who was interested in talking about this topic. And I think it's really interesting that we have a mix of people from different places in the world, literally Belgium, Australia, US, Netherlands, but also different backgrounds and very different types of streams. So I'm actually really excited to work on this panel a bit more and like, you know, set it up with the group. But we have like the general idea, but you know, the specific topics and everything. Because I think this can be super interesting. I hope that obviously this topic can get really broad. I hope that we can narrow it down to like the most important core. And then we have the one that is the power of charity streaming, which you might also recognize. I have, in fact, done this panel when I was in EU. But at the time of setting up the panels, I did not know Ross was going. So I assumed none of my panelists from the EU were going to go to the US. So I had to come up. So I'm expecting the Give Please ones, so the charity one, social media one, and Money Talks to be streamed. But again, this is assumption because there is a Twitch channel called Give Please Stage. I'm not confirming anything. I actually don't know this for sure. I'm going to have to ask this. But there are certain sessions that are live streamed from TwitchCon, but not everything. But power of charity streaming is obviously it's a topic that I'm very passionate about. And I wanted to have a panel full of people that have done various ways of fundraising. And there was one person who I really, really wanted on this this panel, because she's the absolute queen of fundraising. And I asked her and she said yes. So then I was like desperately hoping for this one to get accepted because I'm so proud of like the panel lineup for this one. Like, I genuinely feel like the group on this panel is going to give such cool insights on the topic. So I'm very proud to present this panel with not just one queen, 2 queens, 2 kings. Um to talk about this super cool topic. And literally every single person on this panel has done really cool and creative work for charities. Also very, 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 very different types of charity fundraisers. Um, and I'm really excited about this one. This is just one of the like this is I'm not even kidding. 2 years ago when I was in Vegas, I went to a panel about charity streaming and charity fundraising. And that was right before I did my very first Movember campaign. Like, that was in October or September. I knew that Movember was coming up. I was, like, really excited for it, but, like, also nervous. I had a ton of questions. And I went to that panel, and, like, Kayla was on the panel together with, Claire Witch Baby and, Momo Misfortune, and also Spring Sims. And who was I think Trash was actually leading it. And I remember at the time being like, "Oh my god, this is such an amazing panel." I learned so much on that panel. I asked so many questions. And the idea that I now get to be on the other side of the table with some of the people that were on that original panel that literally taught me so much about charity fundraising that I then used. Like, I fundraised before, but, like, that was right before my first big month-long fundraiser. The takeaway here is that simmers are great at fundraising. No, that's absolutely true. I think simmers are generally people that do a lot of fundraising on Twitch. It's a very cool community. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. But that means, as you can see, that I have a panel here, then I have a little bit of a break, and then from 3 to 4, 4:30 to 5:30, and then 6 to freaking 7. I'm gonna have such a long day on the 17th. But it's gonna be so worth it. I am really, really, really excited. My 17th is just oddly got filled with paddles now. Sorry. I'm excited to see you in the audience though. It's gonna be so fun. That's the Friday, by the way, which is actually kind of nice because that's the first day. And then I just have it out of the way and I actually get to enjoy the rest of the weekend. That's kind of pog. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad about the schedule. At least there is a little bit of break for peeing, you know? That is the Friday of TwitchCon, yes. Yes. So I get to like immediately do all the important things and then just enjoy the rest of the weekend, which I genuinely do not mind about because the last time in the EU, all of my panels, I had 3, were on the Sunday, which, well, let's be real, I was very tired on the Sunday, so was that was definitely something for my brain. Um, Also, I get a little nervous, Tanisha. I remember my very first panel when I was in Paris. I got shit nervous, like, I couldn't eat all day. I, like, literally I was so nauseous the entire day. Um, but then I feel like this time around in Rotterdam, I felt way more chill already. Like, genuinely not that stressed. So I think in a way, I also kinda got used to it, I guess? I guess I just realized I don't have anything to be scared of because I love that. Like, I love doing it. So, I guess my brain finally clicked on, "Hey, you're doing something that you love, so maybe, you know, maybe don't be scared." Thank you, Angel Eyes. That's really sweet of you to say. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so next up is signs. The thing that I keep forgetting. I have a bunch of these signs, but I actually want to make some hanging signs, and we're gonna need some iron for it. I think you need iron nuggets for that, to be honest. I'm actually not sure. Also, Octavia, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. I always forget. Meggie is here. I just need chains. Okay, so that's okay. Chains are so expensive. It's actually ridiculous. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Um, Wait, I have 2 chains. What am I missing? Oh, is it not planks? It's just, okay, never mind. Never mind. It's not planks. It's just, and then maybe they need to be stripped. I'm actually not entirely sure. They do have to be stripped. That is so much work for signs. I mean, we can quickly strip them, of course, but I guess I should make a couple more because I actually need a bunch. Okay, that's unfortunate because that's like an uneven amount. That does bother me slightly because then I cannot. Let's get another thingy, but then I'm gonna have to break one of the iron blocks. I hate it. I hate it when that happens. Okay, there we go. And then a bunch of iron nuggets, and then one more chain. Also, for anyone wondering why I'm so, like, set on keeping my blocks intact. Also, hi, Zach Streams. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. That is because iron blocks are worth points. So if I have, like, barely a block, that's just frustrating because that's literally just points that I'm throwing away. So I'm trying to keep as much in full blocks as I can. Okay, I can make 12. I think for now that is enough. Oh. Wait, no, I can make more. I just realized. I just didn't. I thought I ran out of chains, but I ran out of thingies. Out of strip wood. I might watch almost all of the ones that are live streamed. If they're gonna be live streamed, I will of course make sure to tell you guys in advance as well. Like, I'll make sure that I inform you guys where you can watch it and everything. In general, I think I might try to like, we're gonna do IRL streaming when I'm in the US in general. I've already decided together with Amber and Anouk that we're gonna do, like, a co-working stream at one point where we're gonna sit in, like, maybe, like, a Barnes& and Nobles or something, like a bookstore. And then basically, we're gonna do, like, a co-working stream together and then kind of transition into live stream, IRL streaming like I've done before with the Row on the Go week. I'm actually very excited about that. I think that's gonna be super duper fun. And then, other than that, I think I might try to live stream one day at TwitchCon, but obviously with live streaming at TwitchCon, you always have that risk of, you know, many people all live streaming at the same time, at the same place. So connection might be a little bit of an issue, specifically because I'm not in, like, from the US, obviously, so then it won't be my primary provider, which always has the chances of therefore not getting the best 8-hour, like, priority, if that makes any sense. Okay, wait, I got more honey blocks. So I first want to finish, or I don't know if we'll be able to finish it. I might have to do one more honey run to finish the roof line, but we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I think one more. Because then 1, 2, 3. And here there's a tree, so I'm going to have to demolish the tree a bit, but I think that's going to be fine. But yeah. Is anyone... Okay, so I know Peace is going to TwitchCon US, because you just mentioned that you would go to the panels. Anyone else here in chat planning on going to TwitchCon US? Genuine question. Okay, let's actually start here. Oh. I did not realize that I covered something up here. I did that, though, because there are torches here, so I'm pretty sure that I covered it up. That's going to be annoying for the pathway that we're going to have to do, because I realized that's probably actually quite a big cave that I covered up there. Yeah. I had forgotten about that. I remembered that I covered this up, and there's actually quite a lot of creepers spawning at night. But it's now daytime. So I might as well... Okay, I think I wanted to go until right about here. Oh, I went too far. Okay, it's not too bad. It's just one layer that we need to add extra. That is not too bad. It shouldn't take too long. But yeah, this cave, every single time. Look, really big cave. Lots of creepers spawn here. Every single time I see them on my map. But I guess we're just gonna add, nope, a little extra layer of dirt in here. I hate creepers too. Like, I don't know. I think creepers are those creatures that look way too cute for what they actually are. Like, for some reason, every single time I see one, I'm like, cute creeper. And then I'm like, no, they're not cute, bro. They're like little shits that explode in your face and then break your build. I do feel like I've gotten, like, I don't know. I hate them less than I used to. I guess because I got more used to how to kill them and also to know how to sort of, you know, spawn proof my base a bit more so that they don't just spawn in my house. Yeah, they're like way too cute. I don't know what it is, but I think maybe creepers are also just vastly misunderstood creatures, and that's why they blow up all the time. Like, I feel that some days. Some days I'm like, you guys are just misunderstanding me. I didn't mean to blow up. Okay, I think this will work. Oh, well, that actually kind of works. Okay, sometimes I have to add, like, a double slab to get that funky pattern in there. No, not that way around. Whee! Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of these slabs, but I think that's gonna be okay because I have like 2.5 stacks of diorite, and because we're making slabs, they're quite efficient. Because we get like basically 2 stacks out of every stack. Love your Minecraft skin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I feel like every single time someone mentions it, I have to tell the story of how I severely panicked. Because on the day that we were starting this Girlypop season, I hadn't played Minecraft in ages. And for anyone who doesn't know, this is not my natural hair color. Like, I really wish it was, but it's not. So my, like, previous Minecraft skin was like a princess, a blonde princess in a blue dress. Well, that's not what I look like anymore. Like, the last time I played Minecraft was, I think, in 2022. Like, actively played it. I played a couple of times in between, but I clearly hadn't updated anything. Also, never really played super publicly, so I never really cared about having a skin that, like, looked like, I don't know, what I look like now as a creator. And then it was the starting day of Girlypop. And I was super excited about, you know, the first day on the server and hanging out with friends and meeting everyone and stuff like that. And then my friend Amber asks me, what does your skin look like? Did you get a custom skin for, like, this server for this SMP? And I was like, no. Had not thought about this at all. Like, zero. Nothing. Completely forgotten that skins are, like, you know, something that especially Minecraft creators think about when they join SMPs. And, like, sometimes there's very themed SMPs where people get, like, very themed versions of their Minecraft skins. And I was like, my Minecraft skin doesn't even look like me. I might as well have had the Steve default skin, honestly, at that point. So I was panicking. This was like 5 hours before the server kicked off, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So hi, Nymph-Leora, welcome in. We are working on the main entrance. Look, I came up with a concept. I came up with a concept, and now I'm just, like, making the main square that you'll see after you enter. And I'm gonna make a big pond over here. But I panicked 5 hours before the event. Also, Steph, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. I went on Skindex, I think it's called. I'm not even joking. That's a real thing. As creepy as it sounds. And I searched for red hair skin. Browsed for like an hour. Finally narrowed it down to 2 skins. I was like, okay, these ones kind of look cute. So I put both of them in game. And I took screenshots. And I asked like, I think I asked the Rose Room at the time. Like people in my Discord that have been here for a long time. And have like a special role. I asked them, I was like, which one do you guys like? And then one of them just looked like I was naked. Like one of the skins, like the contrast was so low that it literally looked like my character just wasn't wearing any clothes. So people were like, Ro, maybe don't go for this one. I hadn't even noticed. That's how panicked I was about this whole thing. Just hadn't realized. Also, Mr. Topher, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, that's the story of how I panicked about my Minecraft skin a day before the event. And then I ended up picking this one because clearly it was the better choice. And realized that I actually love it so much that I think this is now just my... That sounds really weird to say, but my forever skin. And if I ever like join big, like really big SMPs, not that I don't think that's gonna happen, but you know, you never know. I would like literally commission someone to make this skin into a themed version. Like, I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. I love it so much. Because I feel like it looks like a little, I don't know, flower fairy version of me, you know? Also, looking at how much dirt I'm removing, at this point I'm starting to think I might actually need more bird poop block. I know where to find it, so. Okay, I think this is whereabouts the pond is going to start, so I might go like this. Definitely, yes. I would love to go back for season 3 of Girlypop. They actually made a little announcement about it today, about the starting dates. So I think it will fit my calendar. I'm just gonna have to do some extra, like, I just need to do some checking with them. Because they are changing some of the rules and requirements, which I think are good. I think I'm excited about them. But I just need to make sure that that doesn't, like, clash with anything else I'm doing. Because I don't want to commit to something that I cannot really live up to, if that makes any sense. So I need to make sure to talk to Sid and Bobby Mac quickly to make sure that some things are okay. I think I would like, wow, I can speak. I think I'd love to join again. I'm very excited about this server. Like, I really like the concept. I really like how themed it is. The texture pack, oh yeah, you can find it on my website if you wanna check. It's called Rosannatxt. And I agree, I love this texture pack. It is for some reason it just scratches the right parts of my brain when it comes to Minecraft textures. Like, it makes things look pretty without looking super unvanilla. Like, I have seen texture packs that make the game very pretty, but no longer look like Minecraft. And I feel like Rosannatxt is one of those packs where part of the vanilla charm is kept, while at the same time genuinely doing a big upgrade and, like, changing quality of life a bit, if that makes any sense. I mean, I guess there's going to be people that don't agree with me on that one. Oh, what playlist is this? This song is called Snug by Laser Dice, and it is the Rumple lo-fi playlist. Faithless. Ooh, I don't think I've heard of that one before, but I always love to know more, like, texture pack suggestions. For, like, different occasions, you know. I also think that Rosannatxt is really nice for more cottagecore things. I know, for instance, if we were to do, like, a completely different theme next season, there is a chance that Rosannatxt might just not hit the mark, and then I might have to change things out. The playlist is not the command. I only updated for co-working, so that's why Esther asked, because she knew that link was not gonna be the right one. That's from yesterday. It is linked to my panels though. I have the Rumple one because it's basically my most default one. I have it linked in my panels if you wanna find the direct link. No, you're all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so the thing is, we're definitely gonna have to go and get more dye, right? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Because right now, I have like 7 left. And I'm definitely gonna need more. So I think I want this square to kind of go like this, like a little bit more curved. And then eventually I might also add it over there, but that's why I'm like, I think I'll need quite a bit more. Just so that I can expand if needed. Because I don't know exactly what this square is going to look like. I would like to add like a little ticket booth or like a kiosk. Is the backlog? Oh, that is in Minecraft. It's a little mod called Notes, and it allows you to literally add little notes for yourself. And I make notes whenever I'm traveling back and forth between my base, simply so that I don't forget to take things. So I can actually remove all these things because I took them here. It's just a little client-side mod, so you can install it on servers for yourself. But I have a very, very bad brain. Like, I cannot remember shit. So I tend to add little quality of life things like this to whatever I'm doing. Because I also had this in Stardew. I had the to-do list mod. I mean, I used to be a project manager, so I guess I also just really like to-do lists. Okay, but I'm afraid it's time to go and gather more bird poop blocks. I'm genuinely not excited. I think over here there's more, although I might have emptied this out. I'm not entirely sure. Otherwise, I think we should be able to find more over here. Because I haven't really emptied that part out, so. Let's fly. Adding that to your game right now, it is so useful. I hope you enjoy. Okay. Let's freaking go. I think, like I said, I think there was more down here. I had, there was like this big sort of hole. Yeah, okay, there is more here. That's the one that I didn't empty out. Let's go. Because I basically took all of the andesite and all of the, or almost all of the granite. That's why there's such a weird big dugout hole over here. That's literally because I was taking resources from here. Sorry. When my girlies start yapping, I need to be let in on into the secrets. You have a hole like that under your base. I think having like a hole where you dug out resources that you happen to need is one of the most Minecrafty things ever. Okay, I was mining with my most efficient pickaxe. But I'm happy that right next to my base, I had this like big hole. That sounds so weird. Thank you for the follow. But it literally had the granite, the andesite, and the diorite that I needed, like right next to my house. I know that those are very common blocks, but still, it's just very convenient that I don't have to travel for it. Also, love having very efficient tools. Because if you wanted to do this with an iron pickaxe, it would have broken by now, 1 and 2, but it would have been so slow. Oh, oopsie. Didn't mean to take cobble, but I guess we have it now. I used part of the caves under my base for my basement and foundation. Nice. Okay, I might as well take everything. now that I'm here, then I know that I'll have enough for sure. Filled the rest up with dirt. Sounds like a very Minecraft thing to do. I also, like, in the beginning, when I start playing the game, I'll have so much dirt because I'm literally just, like, digging out things and changing things. And then there comes, like, that one big terraforming project, and all of a sudden, I do not have enough dirt. I'm like, where did all my dirt go? Oh, there's a little bit more andesite here. Okay. Let's dig ourselves out. There we go. And then I would like to use this to put my little border back. Just so that I don't fall in all the time. Okay, but we got... Oh, we got plenty of stacks. That was actually really fast. I anticipated that to take way longer than it did. And now that we're here, we might as well do another honey run. So that we don't waste any rockets. At this point, I'm like, I'm gonna run out of rockets before I finish this build. And I don't have a creeper farm, so we're running out of rockets would be highly inconvenient. I guess we can just go out at night. The other day I did that too. I needed to get some bones for the wolves that I needed to get. And I basically just went out at night and killed like a bunch of skellies. I guess from that we can also do that with creepers. And then quite easily you have like 30 something gunpowder. Yay! Okay, now we also have like the perfect amount. Like there's no honeycomb left. Whee! So much braver than when you first started, I know. It's literally the good armor. I'm not even kidding. Like, ow. That hurt. Ever since I realized that good armor makes such a big difference, I'm like, okay, I'm not afraid of anything anymore. If I ever play Minecraft, like, from starter, if I ever, I'm sounding like I will never do that. When I play Minecraft again, from, like, starter point, I guess I will just have to prioritize getting good armor. So, like, getting iron armor, immediately going strip mining. I don't even want to go caving without diamond armor anymore. I hate it. I just realized there is honey blocks missing there, and I absolutely hate it, so we need to go up there. So I think maybe we're not done with the honey runs. Because I hadn't realized that blocks here were missing. And now I only have 5, and I think I need, like, 7. No, you can go get diamonds, but I would go strip mining. So instead of, like, going into the big caves, you basically just dig down to the level where diamonds are most expected to be found. And then you just mine in big lines back and forth. It's a very tedious task. That's why some people prefer strip mining and some people will rather die. I actually prefer strip mining because we're missing 1 block, chat. Okay, that's infuriating. It's one of those things where, like, if you bring enough torches, there's not a big chance that you'll run into a lot of mobs. So it's like a very chill way. You could just listen to some music or put on like a video or listen to, I don't know, like a podcast or an audio book or like whatever you prefer. I usually watch a YouTube video on the side from like someone else who's Minecrafting. And then I just stripped mine back and forth. And the last time that I did this, like, it is quite time consuming because you're mining a lot of blocks that are not diamonds. But I think I came back with like almost an entire stack of diamonds after 2-3 hours. Watch Twitch while you're mining? Yeah, exactly. Like, I've also hung out in Twitch streams, either from people gaming or sometimes people like ASMR people. Because that's just, like, really relaxing. For me. I know it's not for everyone, but... Okay. Let's do one of those again. That's where the pathway starts. that leads actually like into the forest. I don't necessarily like the shaping of this right now, so maybe I'll go and like just immediately fix that a little bit. Mm, just so that we can get this. Okay, 1, 2, then it goes up 2. That's actually different. Is that the same as there? 1, 2, it goes up to. Is that by coincidentally, I did the same thing, but then it starts to deviate, I guess. Although we could just. Then it literally follows the same pattern completely coincidentally. Um, you just mine and mine and mine until you hit the jackpot. Exactly. The problem is like I don't like going into caves because then mobs can spawn. And I just don't enjoy that. Especially if you don't have good armor and good tools yet. Because then I get scared and I panic and oh my god. Speaking of good tools, these tools are so OP that I keep breaking blocks that I don't mean to break. Okay, I guess that would be a good line. That one has to go there. There we go. And then we can fill this in and then see if that works. I think then I'm going to make the pond for my little baby axolotls because I think they deserve a better space than the silly aquarium I've made for them right now. Okay, I need to make more. There we go. I like strip mining, but I can never remember which levels are the best. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I do look it up every time. Because otherwise I'm like, I'll be strip mining and then not find the thing that I'm strip mining for, so. There's an Enderman somewhere. I think behind me. I heard him. I heard him move, and I don't like that sound. Every time. Oh, 100%. Yes. 100%. Friday is going to be called One More Thing. I think that's kind of like the curse I have at this point. Okay, we're not sleeping. I just wondered if, because Ice is no longer online. Okay, I like this. I think I'm gonna start with the pond. Quick question. I played on, same. Oh, wait, you actually played on peaceful, but on like a survival world. That's kind of smart to go peaceful until you get all of those things. I definitely, I don't like mining in the nether either. I went to the nether with a friend on the server. She tricked me into going. It did help though with like my anxiety to not go alone. But quick question for anyone hanging out here, because you guys, I think you might be able to help me. I know axolotls can technically walk on land. So if I want to make a big pond for them, do I put a fence around it for them to not walk away? Or if I put them in water, will they stay in the water? What? I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that, Andy. That really freaking sucks. Because I figured, like, I could go over here, and then, because this is already too tall, it needs to be 16 blocks away from the next water. Ah, because otherwise they'll try to go to another water. That actually makes sense. That sounds like an axolotl thing to do. Okay, we're definitely going to have to get rid of this tree. I'll place trees around it again later, but for now... Usually a big fish tank. Well, that's not really a thing in Minecraft. I mean, I guess you could make a big fish tank, but I want to make a natural fish tank. A Minecraft axolotl, yes. Sorry. Should have been more specific with that one. But I actually don't know. Okay, I do want to keep that block over there. We'll definitely add a torch for now. So I think if I do muddy blocks, they might have to go at the bottom here. So I might have to dig out another layer before I can add, like, the mud. Yeah, there's axolotls in Minecraft. You can find them in lush caves. I have 5 in my storage room right now that I would love to move in here. I'm quickly gonna look it up. Do you have to put a fence? Yes, you should put a fence around an axolotl enclosure in Minecraft to prevent them from wandering out. Okay. Well, that is clear. I love that. Okay, I need another stack of grass first because I'm definitely gonna mess up a couple of times. Watch me do this and then run into a huge cave somewhere below here as I'm digging this out at nighttime. That would be fun, wouldn't it? So far, so good, I guess. Maybe... Amber is slept. There we go. But why the axolotl? Because they're cute? Literally because they're cute. Is my bed ready? Next to yours, that is. Ah! My dearest apologies. I saw sleeping next to Amber and ran. I found a cave. Well, it's not that bad. I guess they're having like a little girly pop romance and I'm just out here by myself. All by myself. This is chaos. Oh my god, look at the sunlight hitting through the... What? Minecraft, you're so pretty sometimes. So pretty. Also, I need to get rid of one of the blocks so that I can literally get out. I'm getting to a point where I have too much dirt. I guess I need to make a shulker box of dirt again. Let's get the dirt out of here. Or the grass, actually. Oh my god, I'm literally going to be able to take an entire shulker box of grass back to my base later. Okay, there's no dirt in here. Just a couple more in here. Nope, that's not. There we go. And then I'm gonna just grab all of this. Whee! Whee! Here we go. Every single time I say "here we go," I hear the Totally Spice song. Is that just me? Maybe it is just me. Since it's 50. Oh, yeah, good point. So I'm definitely gonna go for the full time. So, like 15 minutes longer, I guess. And then I'll just see if I'm, like, really close to finishing a build, I might finish it. Otherwise, I will just work on it tomorrow and then Friday. Just placing all them mud blocks. Another, here we go. Honestly, could be two. Yeah. Here we go. He'll love it. I actually don't know of where he is on the map. I know from very little girly pops where they're hiding out. To be honest. Like, I know from Meggie and Amber because they're literally with me. And I guess that's about it. Did you manage to get all the honeycomb you needed? Almost. I need one more honey run. We did a bunch more today, and with that, I've gotten really close. Okay, I might have made this pond a little bit too big because at this point, I'm like, maybe I'm actually going to run out of mud blocks. I just want to give my axolotl babies the best home possible, you know? And, okay, I have a stack more here, and I think I have more in my inventory, so maybe we should be okay. I guess technically, I could go make more mud instead of having to go... It's a bit tedious, but I think it would be faster than flying 6,000 blocks to go back to the swamp where I got all of this. How is the Meggy Bear TXT SMP going? It's going pretty well, actually. We are thriving, as one might notice. I don't know where Ven is either, to be honest. Like, no joke, I don't think I know anyone else than our little corner. I have a vague idea whereabouts Ice is because Ice came to visit and we talked about it. I know that Kay is really far away from us because when she came to bring the elytras, she said that she had to fly like 12,000 blocks. It's more efficient. That is true. I think we're there, right? I might even be able to do some of the walls. I'm not gonna do all of the walls, just like the back wall here where you can see the dirt. And where it's like too tall. And then I think over here I would do stone. What's the section for? This is gonna be my axolotl pond. So this is where my cutesy little babies are gonna live. I'm gonna give them a beautiful pond with plants and... Actually, don't know if I have more lily pads, but I did get drip leaf. Which I think is gonna be super cute. Okay, I definitely need to sort of mix and match a bit more. And we're gonna add water in here. So that they can swim. Okay, so they cannot go up there. So we're gonna have to add a fence over here, I think. Which would also make sense because I guess that's where, like, the visitors would be viewing this aquarium or, like, this pond from. I just realized this tree is... Hold on. It's cute if we have an overhanging tree, like, slight... Okay. Chill, I guess. Okay, there we go. Definitely want to do, like, tree and stuff around the corner. I think that's going to be cute. I also think I might want to add, like, some stone blocks, sort of to mix up with the mud. We're going to fill this whole thing with water, so you're probably not going to see that too much, but, like, a little bit. Yeah, you can rebuild trees. You can just plant a sapling, and then it will grow again. Or you can build custom trees if you want. Which is also what we've done in other places. Okay. So, I think this is time where I might have to go and make water. Okay. Let's go to the river in my theme park. Make water. Yeah. Not really, of course. But like, we're gonna make an infinite water source, so that always feels like I'm making water because the only thing I'm getting is 3 water buckets, and then I'm gonna make a whole pond with it. So that feels like you're multiplying water, which I don't know. It's also something that I didn't know was a thing in Minecraft for like a really long time. And then I learned, and I was like, damn, I can do it with 2 as well, but so you can just go like this and go like this, and there we go. I did it with 2. Are you happy now? I just got a 3rd one to be sure. Oh, shit. Okay. So we need to start adding there. Do you guys see how I'm making water? Like, I'm literally creating water with water. Duh. Oh. Does it actually go under there? I don't think so. Although I do think that it might be neat to, you know, make a little stone edge because that would be where we're going to add the fence on top. Apparently, I didn't have any mossy one anymore. Reverse Jesus. Yep. You know, some people would make wine. Hello? Oh, that's because that's not a whole block. I think I did it. That's it. We have whole blocks everywhere. Whole blocks of water. Ta-da! Very cutesy. Okay. Then I can clean up. Oh, no. I have the 3rd bucket here. Let's get rid of that. Um. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to... I will make the fence as, like, the last part. Because obviously that's gonna be annoying. Um, once it's in. Oh, I had more mud, so we would have been perfectly fine. Can I add... This is a weird question maybe, but can you add... No, okay, that will float. I was already kind of... So if we want to add blocks in there, it would need to be like an entire moss block, which we can definitely do. I was just curious. I think it might be nice if some of these muddy blocks are moss, because then also with the connecting textures. That's actually a good question. I don't know. Like, I will add light, but I don't know. I don't think mobs can spawn in water. I'm pretty sure mobs can not spawn in water, actually, because if you're in the ocean, mobs also don't spawn. Hi, Ruby. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also, Cardinal Pisces, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. But we're definitely going to need some lights in the area. I think for now, the light level is water mobs do. True, but they don't spawn in water that is this low, I think. Oh, oopsie. That was, not as I intended. Oh my god. No. There we go. I love that Row the Builder description is still one from the Builder's game. Oh, really? I never realized there was a description. Like, I know I made it, but I just forgot about it. Okay, there's a mossy block here that actually we can swap out for this one. There we go. And then that just needs to be dirt again. I guess. No, that doesn't look right. It needs to be this one. Because otherwise it connects really awkwardly, I guess. Okay, I like all the drip leaves in here. If it's deep enough in a certain biome. Ah, okay, yeah. I realized that with such shallow water, zombies wouldn't spawn. Okay, I really like the drip leaves thingies. I do think I guess we could add some lanterns just on the side. Because we can kind of like walk here. I guess that would work. Although you don't really see this now, so I might move it inward like a little bit. So just because I think lanterns look pretty. So we're gonna run into an issue here though that I don't think I can place a fence post here because of the trap door. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Are there fireflies in Minecraft? Yes, there are fireflies. Firefly bushes. Oops. That's gonna get fixed again though. There are firefly bushes, but I have a couple, but I don't know if you can bone meal them. Actually. Can you add? Okay, you cannot add a lantern onto a drip leaf. I was very curious, but okay, I think those lanterns look really cozy. I will add another lantern, like, probably on the fence. I think because this is too high, axolotls won't be able to jump up there. So I think that will be fine. Wait, you can bone meal the firefly bushes? Okay, great. I wasn't sure if you could. I think I want to have another tree here. Come on, there we go. And then just bone meal everything here in between so that it looks like really lush and overgrown. And also that the torches that are chilling there are kind of just hidden. There we go. Ooh, that could be cute. We could do like a little rock and then they can sunbathe. I like that idea a lot. Hold on. I can do like a mixture maybe. We could do that a bit more in the middle because then I guess they can also sit on it. Like in the middle of the pond. No, hold on. I want to switch these two. That is cute. I know that would be so cute if you could put the little floaties, like the plants on the little floaties. That would be really nice. Okay, I like this, but I do think it needs one. It needs to be like a little bit bigger, just so they have a little bit more space. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. And they can just chill and sunbathe there. I also feel like that fills the pond a bit more, which is nice. I might go for a stone fence, but again, so I can't place... I guess the easiest way to fix that is just to hide it with a leaf. Because then you don't see the side. Like, I could just go like this. And then I don't think they can get out. And we could do that on here as well. So that both of the corners are leaves. I think that actually adds to it. I think that's quite nice. And then I wanted to do like a lantern up here and a lantern up here. And this way, I feel like, okay, we need another moss block. I don't think the axolotls will be able to go up here and then up here. I'm not entirely sure. What about in the back corner? You mean there? I think then it would connect too much to the tree. Oh, you mean can they crawl up there? Oh, that's actually a good point. They might be able to, yeah. Like over here. I guess we can just do it like a similar structure. Because now they wouldn't be able to go up there. And I guess... I don't think they can go up here, but I'm not, like, entirely sure because it's 1-1. I guess the only way to fix that would be to do... But then they would still be able to go up here and up here. So we would have to block that off. I think I could add a lantern there. I don't think they can jump up on that. Oh no, I can add a lantern on top of a thingy. Ugh, frustrating. I guess I could still go like this then. Like, we can make that diagonal jump, but I don't think they can. Event. Nice. Zat hij in de brievenbus? Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay, I don't like how that stone fence ends before the stone block, so I think I'll just let it go one further. At this point, I've actually created such of a forest that it's hard to move around here. I think that looks a bit better. And then maybe I'll just do the same over here because we have another stone block at the top. And then the back will just look like that. I think that might actually look better. Okay, now that one not being centered does bother me, but it's 2 tiles, so I don't think I can center it. So I guess I just have to accept it. Or we would have to add one there and one there. Yep, I'm doing that. I'm sorry. I cannot deal. I know it's such a small detail and probably no one's gonna notice, but I feel like one of the things that I really like doing with this specific build is the fact that everything that I am making is looking very, like, man-made specifically, and then I'm trying to have all of the natural details, like the trees and everything, as random as possible. So that it genuinely feels like people made something in an existing forest. I like this a lot. I do want to... I think kelp, that's what I'm missing. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the storage room. We're going to get kelp. And we're going to get the axolotls. Let's fly back. Let's see if we can fly all the way on one rocket. Can I make it? Well, I guess I could. I made it. I was afraid I was going to bump into that. Also, we need one last batch of honey. So this is the final honey chop time. Oh my god, all the bees are out. So it's very full here. Okay. Oh. That's glitching. I think I need to go back here. Okay, I got 21. I think with that, I should be able to make enough blocks to finish the roof. Let's freaking go. Yay. Okay, with 5 blocks, I can definitely finish it. What happens if you win? I would get to pick the theme for next season. SMP stands for Survival Multiplayer. Okay. Axolotls. I think I can... I need to put some stuff in my bundle because otherwise I won't have enough space for my axolotls. Okay, I think I'll have enough space now. Yeah. I also need 2 more buckets. And we're gonna get kelp. Which is flowers and plants. Oh, I have some firefly bushes. I can take those as well. I can take the kelp as well. That's my little axolotl aquarium. Like I warned you guys, it's very strange. There's a little ladder up here. Oh, come on. You guys are really gonna be like that, huh? Finally. Oh. Okay. That can go in there. Oh, I got all of them. I'm stuck. There we go. They are cute, right? That's what I said. They are actually adorable. Okay, I'll just place that back. Not that I plan on having any axolotls in here anytime soon. But you never know. Also, I think we might have to add the allays to the build as well. Also, I think we can sleep if we're here because I think we're alone. Or not alone, but like if I sleep, that's enough for all of us to sleep. So I'm going for the 3 hours today at least to like just, you know, finish my total stream time, even though I started a little bit later today. And then I think it might be nice to just kind of see how far I get. I think I definitely want to finish the pond today. Yeah, you carry them around in a bucket. That's how you transport them. And then if you get them in a pond, you can basically breed them up by feeding them fish. That's also why you shouldn't add axolotls to other ponds, by the way, because they will kill and eat your fish. And I believe they also kill toads. Sorry, not turtles. Okay. Just a bunch of water plants. There we go. That's all of my kelp. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. They look so happy. Hold on. I think they like their new home. Okay, so they can only kill tadpoles, but the frogs are fine. Look! Speaking of axolotls. I have a Minecraft axolotl. Look. Isn't it the cutest? And you might think, is that a coincidence? No, it's actually from Minecraft. This was a gift for everyone who was at Minecraft Championship at TwitchCon Europe. So I got it as a little giftsy. Yes, yes. This was like sitting on top of the camera arm, like the boom arm, at TwitchCon. I think they're really happy. I think they like their new space. Got it. Such a puppy. Look at his little legsies. It's just vibing. I think they're really happy. Hi, bestie. Also, they don't really have names yet because I currently don't have any name tags. Look, I think these are best friends, or maybe they're brother and sister. I love them so much. Okay, we have to take our sneaky way out again. Wondering what... I hope they're going to do something with it at TwitchCon US as well. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think this is really cute. I like it a lot. I also feel like this is such a good entrance feature. Like, you know, you'll walk up to the theme park. Like, you'll come up. Just walk up. And then, like, I'm gonna add, like, a little kiosk or something, I think, here in the middle. Like, it's just gonna be a very simple, like, little square build with a cutesy roof. And then I think what I was gonna do is I'm gonna make, like, a cutesy window with, not someone inside because I don't have villagers here and I don't think I want to go through the trouble of getting one here. But how can I vote for you? So there's gonna be a form where you can view the submissions and then vote. I will post this probably in the Discord once this opens up, but they have to, I think from what I've seen, the voting starts either on the 17th or the 18th, which means that I'll already be back from holiday. The submission deadline is the 15th, or wait, no, the deadline is the 15th, and then the server goes into spectator mode, and people can still record their videos if they need to, which basically means that everyone has to submit before a certain date, and then they make the form and it goes live, but I expect to already be back by then. To have 1,000,000 axolotls? Well, I would love to breed them. I think that might be fun. I wouldn't mind going to get some fish so that they can eat it. I will have to quickly research exactly how to breed them. But I will not spend too much time on this. You need 2 adult axolotls and a bucket of tropical fish. Feed each axolotl a bucket of tropical fish and they will enter love mode and produce a baby axolotls. Okay. So basically what I need, because there is water with tropical fish not super far away from here. So I guess we can fly there. Humpty Dumpty is the one, that's the one with Silk Touch. Disclaimer, very annoying. Wait, why? You just breed them, right? A very, very small chance, but if it happens, it's legendary. Actually, the blue axolotls are worth a lot of points on the server. You always manage to play... Ah, like that. Okay, I can see that. I know, Amber. I know they're very tiny, but like... I want to have more axolotls anyway, so I might as well try. Also, hi. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. How do you know if it's male or female? You don't. In Minecraft, I think none of the animals really have genders. Okay, so we would be traveling here. Because this is warm ocean. Or lukewarm, but I think we can get tropical fish here. Which, it's literally so close. We literally fly, like, to Maggie's and then a little bit further, and then we are there. So I guess we can just go. Sorry, we're lurking. Why are you saying sorry for lurking? You silly. Took me 8 hours with another person. A friend on the guild spent like weeks or days. Oh my god, that's wild. I said see you in a bit, but I don't know if I'll still be here. Um, I'll take my bed. Although that's my, that was not my respawn point. I don't want to be out at night. I don't like it, but I don't want to take that bed because then now my respawn point is there, so I don't want to break it. I don't have beds here. But I don't want to, like, risk going out and then getting stuck and then flying at night because flying at night is annoying. I don't like hunting for sheep in the night. No, but the thing is, it's not that I don't want to fight the baddies. It's literally that I just want to make it, like, a quick trip back and forth, and I don't want to get distracted with fighting baddies. I literally want to get the fish and breed them. So at this point, I'm like, it might actually be faster to literally do a quick stop at my house. Because that's the right direction anyways. I'll get a bed, and then we'll continue. Whee! It's just, because if I'm alone on the server especially, it's like so easy to get a bed. And then we fly. Like oh, I thought I had a bed here. Well, this one is not my spawn point anyway, so I can just take it. I can just take it. Okay. We're gonna fly over Maggie's. Whee! See, it's like so misty. I don't like flying in the mist because it's hard to see things. Okay. Literally panicked for nothing because we're already here. I have an issue with scale. Like, I literally didn't realize how close it was, but okay. And there are tropical fish here. So let's get my bucket ready. Do you think other people will attack our build? They better not. They better not. Can you not be a bitch? Oh my god. I hate getting fish. Can you? Finally. I need to go back, get a bucket with water in it. I always forget that you first need to get water in. That's actually kind of sensible. I want to get you too. Hello? Can you? No. There we go. I can't take that. That's unfortunate. Can I take the seagrass? Take that with this? No. Okay, there's another fish there. I see it. I don't see it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I know you guys are here. Also, it's technically dark out, but I'm now so close to getting this last fish and then going. Oh, God. And now we can just fly home because I have all my buckets. Okay, I will have to swim to land so I can actually take off. I just didn't know how far it was going to be, okay? Why are we kidnapping innocent fish? To feed them to my axolotls. Damn, that's a lot of lava. Didn't realize we had so much lava so close. See, we're already at Maggie's. Literally wild. Flying over ambers. Going home to our little base. Whee! And we made it. There's another bee's nest in here. Kind of want that, thank you. I think that recently spawned because I don't think that was there before. But, you know, with my honey debacle, if I ever need any more honey blocks, I can... the jellies are not dangerous, no. If you kill them, you'll get ink sacs. Okay, so now we're gonna have to try and actually feed it to the axolotl instead of, you know, releasing it. Which would be fine, like we would just have to pick it up again. But they don't spawn. I mean, I guess if you grow a new tree... Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. If you grow a new tree, they can... Like, it can grow a tree with a bee's nest on it, right? Because a lot of those trees were actually newly grown. Oh my god, you're eager. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that's one. Come on. Who wants to be the second one? There we go. Are you gonna make a baby? We got a baby! Okay, we can do this one more time. Let's try to get the yellow one because I don't remember which one I already fed. You're up on the rock. We got another yellow one. The baby is so small, I know. Isn't it the cutest? And then, for whoever is hungry, you guys get to eat this fish. The way they just all, like, went on that one. I now have a tropical fish. That was so funny. They were like, okay, food. Okay, let's empty the water buckets. Okay, we didn't get a blue one, but honestly, let's be real, that was impossible. It would have been legendary if we got it, but they were ready for food. Okay, but now we have babies, which means that we'll have more axolotls. The babies are so cute. I love them so much. The baby is so happy with its newly found home. Or not even newly found. This baby was born here. I think they like the pond. I think we did a good job, chat. I think we made the axolotls very happy. The baby is chilling on the rock. That literally melted my heart so much. Okay, now we have a fish. I don't really know what to do with a fish, but... I do think this is where I have to leave the stream for today. I am gonna come back to this project tomorrow, for myself. And, then I'm going to hopefully do, like... So, okay, I'll give you a quick rundown of my plan. Tomorrow, when I'm building this, I want to try to finish this square, right? Like, I want to make sure there's a little kiosk. I'm gonna add a card table to it, or like a map table, so that it's like a place where you can actually buy maps. Screams Blight Orb. Oh my god, it kind of does. It kind of does. But we're gonna do a little kiosk over here. I want to make sure that the transition from this area to that area is a little less harsh, because right now it's like, bam. I think I'll add more trees, flowers, stuff like that. And over here, we're going to have another little pathway, kind of like those pathways that we have everywhere. So that's gonna start like here. There we go. So I'm going to make sure that this tree is not blocking it too much. And so we're going to do kiosk. I'm going to basically finish this main square, right? Like, I want to finish the entry. Then the thing is, and maybe you guys can help me on this one. Over here, I'm going to do a build. It's going to be like the fairy tale from the 3 piglets, which means that it will have 3 tiny houses. One is going to be made of straw. One is going to be made of sticks, which is wood. And the straw is going to be like hay combined with bamboo. And then one is going to be made of bricks. And in the middle, there's going to be a wolf. And the idea is that the wolf blows away 2 of the houses and then one is going to stand. And I already got 3 of the little piggies. So that's one of the options for later. But I'm going to have to build one of them off stream. The other option is that is Belle's Bookshop. So that would be like a medieval themed build where we would have like a lot of books and stuff. And potentially like it would be the little souvenir shop. So that would also be where you like get your little gifts before you exit the park again. Also, I'm still not sure about that one. But I'm gonna do both, but I'm gonna do one of them off stream. So I need you guys' opinion as to which one you would like to see me do on stream. Would you like the 3 piglet houses, which is gonna be like 3 little builds? Or would you like to see Belle's bookstore? Or it's gonna, yeah, the bookshop. I'm also gonna try to transform this area, which is gonna basically be similar to the square we have over there, but then just with like little chairs and stuff. So it's just gonna be a seating area, which is next to the frog pond. So we basically just have another like pond seating area situation. Bookstore, Belle's bookshop, books. Okay, I feel like you guys are very unanimous about that one. That is a build that is a bit more difficult because it's a style I haven't really done before. So that means that there is a chance that we will start it and I will focus on it on the stream, but I'm going to have to finish it off stream. The 3 piglets, I'm like pretty sure I can finish, but then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to finish 3 piglets, finish like the pathing and everything around it, finish little seating area tomorrow because I have quite some time to work on this tomorrow. I think we did a lot, though. We finished the entire entrance. Also, I realized I can finish the roof. I like the entrance. I think it's actually really, really cute. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... Because then we get to say that we finished 2 builds today, which just sounds more satisfying, you know? Because we were missing 1 block. Okay. There we go. That was it. We finished another build today, chat. We finished 2 whole builds. Well, actually, in between yesterday and today, we finished this build. I finished Red Riding Hood. I finished this entire path over here, which was a hell of a job because I needed to do a lot of trees and foliage and decoration here. So I finished all of this. Finished Red Riding Hood's house with the little picnic spot. I still need to do all of the books as well, but that is something that I can do over the weekend. Because that's like a small detail. That is mostly necessary for when I do the tour. But yeah. I'm really happy with the progress we made today. I'm really happy with how the entrance turned out. I'm gonna sit a little bit on the trapdoors, whether I like them or not. And I'm really happy with our axolotl pond. I think it turned out really well, and I'm just really happy that I'm really happy that we did that. Even though it's not necessarily a fairy tale. It just makes my heart very happy. Okay, I'm gonna take my shulker boxes. Don't think there's a lot of valuables in here, so I think that can just stay. And then I think that's it for me today. We're gonna find someone to raid. So let's see who is alive. Mm, mm. Do I see some of my friends? I see a lot of the girly pops are online, but like none of them are playing mining and crafting. Why is no one mining and crafting? That was 10 out of 10. I'm so happy that you guys like it. Oh, wait. No, wait. Bobby Mack is actually live. She is not playing on Girly Pop. She is actually playing in her Forever world. I don't know how I did not see that, but we can go say hi to Bobby Mack. She's one of the hosts of the server. I'd love to go say hi to her. She is so lovely. So like I said, she's currently not on Girly Pop, but she is one of the hosts of the server, and she started a Forever world. So let's go say hi. Thank you so much, Esther, for putting the Discord and the socials and the VODs and the info in chat. If there's anything you'd like to know, feel free to check any of those out. Feel free to join our Discord. We would absolutely love to have you. In the Discord, you can also see my schedule. You can see when I'm live again. For this week, I'll be live tomorrow with an 8-hour co-working stream, and I'll be live on Friday with another gaming stream. A forever world is basically a Minecraft world where you plan to continue to come back to over time, like again and again and again and again. So it's like one of those worlds which I don't know, it's like it's a forever project, if that makes any sense. The goal is to play in it forever, literally. Um, but yeah, I'll be back tomorrow co-working, Friday gaming, and the Friday stream, the gaming stream is going to be my last stream before my holidays. So, after my holidays, I'll be back on the 18th of August. So there's going to be a 2-week break. So yeah, if you want to come hang out this week still, I'd love to see you tomorrow or I'd love to see you on Friday. Friday is also the last Girlypop stream or the last of season 2. I'm going to submit everything over the weekend. And after that, there's no more Girlypop until later this year when we have another season. Um, but yeah, if you want to come hang out for it, I'd absolutely love to see you. If you're going to come along on the raid, we do have raid messages that you can copy pasta. We have ones with emotes of the channel, and then we have ones with regular emojis if you're not subscribed. There we go. Let's actually type that correctly. Thank you for also putting that in chat. If you're hanging out here and you don't get taken with the raid, that is the person that we're raiding. I will take them booties as always. And also a final shout to my sister. These are all of the new emotes that we made. So you have like all the new emotes, and then one separate one that I forgot to put in the command, which is the dancing one. So there's actually 17 new emotes. They are kind of spread out over all the, like, I think I tried to put most of them on tier 1, but some of them are on bit emotes simply because I ran out of space. So you might not see all of them. That's why I made a little command for it. But thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see you guys either tomorrow or Friday.